Welcome to week 2 of Tuesday Talks. Apologies if I look down a little bit, I'm just reading some notes off the screen. This week we are going to go over how we actually burn energy, how this is different between individuals, so person to person, and why your fitness watch gives a fairly inaccurate estimation of calories burnt during a workout, during steps, and generally throughout the day. So, first things first, how do we actually burn energy? I'm sure you've seen a lot of things around calories in versus calories out, and perhaps you've fallen down the hole of I must burn 2,000 calories during a workout because you need to burn 2,000 calories in order to be in a calorie deficit or something like that, but this just is not the case. You see, a huge percentage of energy and calories burned comes from our BMR, so our basal metabolic rate. Our BMR varies from person to person depending on our sex, our age, our height, our weight. All of those things contribute to our BMR. This is our makeup of our energy or calories that it takes just to stay alive. So forget about even walking, forget about exercising, forget about everything. Think more breathing for our digestive system to work correctly, sleeping effectively, that kind of thing. Our BMR takes up a massive 70% of our TDEE, or total daily energy expenditure. So that is how much energy that we use throughout the day, depending on a variety of things that I'm going to delve into a little bit deeper. But our BMR actually takes up a massive 70% of that, which is all just genetics. Like I said, our BMR depends on our age, our height, our weight, and obviously differs to person. For example, if you're a shorter female, you will have a lower BMR to a taller, larger male because it takes less energy to keep your body ticking. That's generally how the rule works. Coming in second is our NEAT, so our non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This accounts for 15% of our overall TDEE. So this is anything outside of purposeful exercise. This can be cleaning, parking a little bit further away from the shop, anything like that. Anything that you're not purposefully thinking, I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to go for a run, that kind of thing. Then, thirdly, comes in TEF, the thermic effect of food. Our digestive system recruits a lot of energy for digesting our food. So a fairly large percentage of 10% of our TDEE, our total daily energy expenditure, comes from the thermal effect of food. So for example, if you're consuming a caloric diet of around 2,000 calories per day, 200 calories of those foods will be going to help digest your food. So that is a huge percentage and a huge percentage of our overall calories used throughout the day. Finally, the smallest, controversially, of our percentages that are used in our total daily energy expenditure is gym or exercise. This contributes just 5% of our overall TDEE. I feel like this puts things into a huge perspective, and we really think that the things that are most important for burning energy are things like the gym, seeing how many calories we can burn as quickly as we can, like on our watch, when really the most effective thing, if your goal is, say, fat loss, for example, would be doing things like increasing your NEAT first and foremost, prioritising getting outside, parking a little bit further from the shop, doing more smaller cleaning tasks around the house, things like that. So when you put these things into perspective, it's actually really important to acknowledge that a huge percentage of our daily expenditure is purely for who we are. And on top of that, you've got things like sleep, we've got things like breathing, we've got everything that we need ticking along in order to keep us alive. So that is a little insight into how we burn energy and how we're different as individuals and how you should not compare your journey to somebody else's. I hope this really helped and gave you some sort of insight into how our body works. And if you would like me to delve deeper into this topic, please don't hesitate to give me a message.